Hello people, so in this video we're going to be talking about how I draw rose petals. And the first thing is the shape, the basic shape. So all rose petals have like a rounded, let's say, tear shape. So we're starting off from this, and from this you can get many variations. So you can either go with a more rounded one, something like like a football or something like this, or more of a tear shape, right? You can go with a more straight-edged shape, like a rhomboid shape, or I don't know, with an inverted tear shape, something like this. And this is up to you. This is your fantasy. You can do it however you want it. But this is the first step. So the second step is skewing and warping the shape. So starting off from this basic shape, this one here, we're gonna go and skew it and warp it. You can either go with something like this, warped like this on one side, or the other. It doesn't matter, it depends how it works for you. You can have something like a flattened one, like something like this, or you can have a really elongated one. You can have, I don't know, whatever you want. You can have one side like this and the other coming like this. It really doesn't matter. This is up to you to start from the basic shape. This one here, this is the basic, and go here. And after you've got your shape, so you're happy with the shape in general, it's time to add some details on the actual leaf. And let's start with this kind of shape here. So zoom in. The first detail in Newschool drawings is the tip of the leaf. So usually it's a rhomboid here, and this middle point here is connected through with a vein on the middle of the leaf, so something like this. And going back, this is your basic super simple leaf, right? You copied this one. So from here to another detail you can add from this one is some veins towards the margins of the leaf. So you can go with something like this. It's up to you if you make them like equally spaced, or you have 1, 2, 3, or whatever combinations. You can have them be as far apart or as close together. So you can have them like this, or you can even go to something that will look like striations. It's up to you how straight you keep them, or wobbly, whatever. Another details going from this one here you can add is like striations on the outsides of the actual leaf. So for example, if we're talking here, you can go for something like this. Between the veins you can add some spikes. Roses have spikes, including on the leaves. Or you might want to have something like, let's see if this works. Nope. You might want to have something like rounded, so you can do some semicircles here and have this kind of look to the leaf. Of course, you can do them with a tip, without a tip, without striations, with veins, or with anything. Right. So going from this one, from the actual super basic shape, another type of detail you can add what's going on. Okay, sorry for this. Another type of detail you can add is cuts or holes. So let me duplicate this again. If we're talking about cuts, you'll have something like a V cut here or a larger V cut here, right? So this is what the actual cuts would look like. Or you can have, like, you know, bite holes into them, so something like this. This is also a cut, and you have something like this. Or you can have just big old holes in the middle of them, like this. Depends on where you want to go with the design. If you want something more tattered or something more, you know, pristine and intact looking. And basically this is how you draw, or I draw, traditional and new school rose leaves. Thank you for watching, and catch you in the next one.